Just know that I had a beta fish named Snoop Dogg. Welcome to Coach Belle's reflection, the last day of 2025. I am making this reflection video so that way I can document my wins, my fails, the lessons that I've learned, the insights, the wisdom, my growth. I get to document that. So I took a break from social media because I was in a really bad time in my life. I was in a really dark place. And it happened right after I experienced a degloving injury to my dominant hand in February of 2018. And since then, I have not felt safe in my own body. I haven't felt safe making my own decisions. And that really took a toll on my health, mentally, physically, my love life, my relationships with my family, everything. It took a toll on it, and I'm ready to make changes. So let's do it. This year was me figuring out what my values were. Since we make up the dictionary, I refuse to allow myself to believe that the meanings can't be different. They can't be interpreted differently, that they can't be outdated. And I'm realizing right this second that I have been in my own way for so many years, and I can either be ashamed of the choices I've made in my past, or I can move on and I can start living the life that I want to live. And the only way to do that is to start experimenting with my habits. See, this year, 2025, let me bring out my handy dandy. This one was right in front of me at work, right directly where I could see it. And it was special to me because I made it at an event that we had at the beginning of the year. And it was really fun because I got to help host that event with some really cool gals. So we made vision boards, and when I got to see this every day, this one in the middle, I don't chase, I attract. Whatever belongs to me will simply find me. What's really cool is because I put this dog on here, okay? I am's who I am. I'm's who I am. And I was like, first off, clever. Second, yeah, I am who I am. And there's nothing wrong with who I am. Then why don't I just be who I am? I'm the only one in my way of being who I want to be and who I am. How cool. So that's what this vision board really gave me, is like, keep sparking joy for people, okay? It's a beautiful life. Use that smart mouth of yours. And I was taught to speak my mind. So like, this was an empowering vision board. And to be right in front of me at work, that was really special because there were some moments where I would be really frustrated and I would be able to look up and be like, you know what? I am who I am, spark joy. And that's what I want, spark joy and kindness. So yes, I loved this board. More of an attitude board. But this one was the one I had at my altar. So it's actually my dresser. This is a new concept for me too, where I have, you know, my dresser set up, and then I put this on there, my vision board, and then I have a gratitude journal out, which I'm gonna do another video on. That is on my list because that was something that I started this year thanks to Jay Shetty, and it has changed my life. So stay tuned for that one. But I have my gratitude journal, and then I have like really important jewelry to me. And then I pretty much just kind of put some fun little items that mean a lot to me, or are just like kind of unique and special. And I guess you could call it like an altar. I have some stones from my dearest friend Ginger. So I'm just gonna kind of do a little show and tell at the end. That's how I'm going to end this reflection video, which is so different than I planned on. But anyway, we're just gonna keep going for it, okay? So this was the vision board that I had in my room. And this is really special because when I made this vision board, I went to an event here in the community that was being hosted by a realtor. I did not need to buy a house. and I went with one of my friends, and we didn't know anyone else. The first time that I got out of my comfort zone. I have never been the type to like write out my goals and do all these steps, and like I have just lived a very unorganized life, to be quite honest with you, but I've made it work. Okay, I have made it work. And then when I started to make my life a little more systematic, a little more organized, and not only so much like organization, but I started taking out the I really didn't need that I was just doing to please other people. Yeah, it changed my life. So vision board, freeing yourself, leaving nothing unsaid, make room for what matters, celebrate every little thing, facing your fears, take bold risks. But this one I looked at a lot this year, this home safe home. I looked at that one a lot. And I looked at Snoop Dogg flying high. I would love to have some afternoon high tea with good old Snoop. So Snoop, if you ever see this, just know that I had a beta fish named Snoop Dogg, and I really did love him and I took care of him. I named him Snoop Dogg because my parents wouldn't let me go see your concert when you came to town, okay? That tells you about how I am. So anyways, moving on. My vision board told me every single morning that I was facing my fears, I was safe to do those things, and that I was going to get married, which I did. I love this one because I felt like a badass bitch on my wedding day, and I know my husband did too. So I really do feel like this board every single morning, you know what? You are going to make yourself proud. You are facing your fears. You are going to get married. And then like all of these things happen. I ate my vegetables. I eat my greens. Vision boards, you know what? It's about changing your lifestyle to become what you want it to be. And to do that, you have to change your habits. And habit change is hard, okay? My main focuses, here they are: nutrition, movement, adventure, gratitude. I think I have one more. Oh, learning. And most of those things are really just me coming back to myself. Okay, I used to be so hard on myself, and sometimes I still am. And when I was making these videos, I was editing a 30-minute video once a week, and that's just not doable with a 9 to 5. I've been volunteering in my community, so there's priority. And so that brings me to 2026. Yay! Sip on that gratitude. I need to prioritize because I am a recovering people pleaser. I want to go and help everyone and everything. I must continue to come back to myself and heal myself. I healed physically from my surgeries and from my injury, but I did not heal mentally. I realized that I became an amputee. I realized that, but I didn't actually accept it. I almost felt like I still didn't deserve it. I was like, well, it's only 2 fingers. Man, I'm like, how hateful can you be to yourself, Annabelle? This reflection is real, okay? I'm ready to share my story. I'm ready to share who I truly am and to heal from the inside out. And that is exactly what 2025 has done for me, is I've started to heal to the core. I have attached back, connected back to my spirit. And that has now given me the abilities to continue on the healing path that really hurts. Healing hurts. I want you to know that healing is not a, just straight walk forward. Like, it's craziness. It's a dance. But we were born to dance, baby. It's great for your body. It's great movement. And the biggest thing that I have learned from a healer is that we are not meant to go fix other people or to heal others. We are meant to heal ourselves. You have to do your own work. But as a coach, I am here to guide you, and it has nothing to do with doing things perfectly, and it has everything to do with experimenting with your habits. I'm getting rid of perfect. Perfection is out in 2026, no more. Because if you want perfection, then you're not going to be okay with progress. Let's go! 2026 is going to be the year of Annabelle prioritizing nutrition, movement, adventure, gratitude, and learning. That's what Annabelle is going to prioritize, because I know prioritizing those things is prioritizing me, is prioritizing my husband, is prioritizing my loved ones. Habit change does not happen overnight. You must experiment and have fun with your life. Be a kid again, enjoy things. So I have some friends here today and I want to introduce them. This little guy was a gift from a dear loved one, Shelly. Thank you, shout out. Shelly makes some amazing cookies, but I love pickles and I got a lot of pickles this year, and he can be spicy or sweet. So I got this Fuggler. I just really do like him because he has a little button on his booty and I think it's so cute. Just look at the little button. Okay, and these guys have like actual hard teeth. It's actually kind of weird, but that's why I like it so much. And it's gonna stay right here too. And then of course I have the emotional support pickle, because this is like a show and tell. I do want to show like some things that are special to me from this year, you know, because this year was hard. I promised myself that I will find something good in every situation, and I will also understand that there is trauma that happens. There is grief and loss. We can't go through life just thinking that everything is happy, joyful. I mean, that's not what gratitude is. So instead, gratitude is finding what's good, even in the challenges. And that's really hard to do. When I was injured, I knew it happened to me for a reason. But it didn't feel right. It hurt that I had to go through that much pain to find my purpose. I had to experience loss, grief, and to see how my decisions cause other people grief too. I'm not going to take on into 2026 the shame or regret of making bad decisions or poor decisions for myself in the past, because if I didn't make those poor decisions, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm really grateful for where I am today. And I want to keep sipping on this gratitude, because there's no perfect life, but there is a grateful life. Cheers. Thank you for reflecting with me today. Reflection is so cool, you know? Yeah, it's really cool. So really quick, I'm gonna show you these items. So anyways, I have this little like rock. I guess it's like a metal like rock thing, but it says love you more. My family, like my mom and dad, we say like I love you, and then like I love you more, and that's just our little saying. And then I have this little guy, and this is a little bunny that my friend Rebecca, which we have become really great friends this year. It's really cool because she went to Japan, and then now what's really cool is that we are going to Japan in 2026, and there's so much more to plan. You'll get more details later, but like, and I'm gonna bring her back. Another bunny. And then I have my little turtle, and so this is a gift from my friend Ginger, and we've been friends since first grade, so she's more like a sister to me. We annoy each other like that too. This turtle is just special because it's small, and it has actually stayed with me because it just reminds me that even though you're small, you're still powerful. Okay, so these earrings were handmade by the Women's Bead Co-op in Isla Mujeres. My husband and I went on a trip earlier this year in February 2025. I found this white necklace that matches these earrings. I'm going to wear this on our wedding day. And I did. I wore it on our wedding day. And it's just so special that like I saw something manifested, and I was like, you know what? Like I can have the life of my dreams. Last is these butterfly earrings. So I got these at Day of the Butterfly at the Botanical Gardens, and my friend Petra and her family, she has I think 3 boys, maybe 4. I don't know. I need to fact check that. And her husband, they do 3D printing, and they were just so cute. She gave them to me for free. She gave me this plant. Petra, if you're watching, I killed this plant. Okay? Love this little planter. We got this in Colorado last year. I just need someone to like come in my home and be like, yes, do this, buy this, let me show you, blah, blah, blah. And then show me how to maintain it in my own home. Yeah, that can we get that done? But anyways, so yeah, Petra, if you're watching, she has plants. She has a really cute plant store, and I just don't buy any because I freaking kill them, okay? I kill them, so that's why I don't buy them. But they do 3D printing, and they're really cute too. Little earrings, little butterfly earrings. So I just, I love these earrings because the Day of the Butterfly was a really exciting time. I like dressed up, had a butterfly shirt that I bought like 6 months before that. So I'm telling you, it's like things just, they open up as you just continue to make choices that align with your values, okay? And so I had so much fun at this Day of Butterflies. I had the butterfly earrings. I gave out, me and my friend Sandra, which we're doing the vision board on January 10th. We made little paper butterflies with her daughter, and we handed those out at the event. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. So those earrings just remind me of that event, and then they remind me of my dear friend Barbara. And I did not learn Spanish this year, okay? I don't even know if I will learn Spanish next year. I'm not going to set myself up for failure and say that I can learn Spanish in a year, okay? I can't, because I haven't learned English in 31, okay? So what I'm gonna do instead of saying I need to learn this language is I'm going to say I'm going to speak Spanish. I have Google Translate, you guys. I can speak Spanish. I don't have to be fluent by any certain timeline. All I need to do is try. So we're going to Tulum this year, and I'm going to try to speak Spanish. I'm going to use the Google Translate, and I am just going to try. That's it, okay? I'm not going to put pressure on me learning an entire language in a year. That's silly. So instead, it's just going to be part of who I am. That's what this reflection is, okay? It's me designing my own life based on how I want to live it. So Annabelle, keep up the good work. You're progressing, you're loved, and you're safe. 2025 brought many blessings. It brought many challenges. It brought many lessons, and it brought so much love. Let's carry that love into 2026. I love you. Keep sipping that gratitude.